I just came across this page on TikTok here called Karen's Diner Official, and if you know anything about me, you know I love a good old Karen freak out. I love seeing old women just have temper tantrums in public and make an absolute embarrassment of themselves for their whole family to see on Facebook. But this isn't exactly a Karen freak out. It's a restaurant they opened up pretty much embodying what it means to be a Karen, which is why it's called Karen's Diner. And the whole idea of this place is that it's completely different from your typical dining experience. Instead of the staff waiting on you hand and foot, being super nice and generous, even getting like a little tushy pillow if your butt's a bit sore, this place, they're paid to be rude to you. Their motto is great burgers and rude service. So these people just belittle you the whole time, be mean straight to your face, and then give you a little paper hat at the end that has a personal roast written on it about you. And the reason this diner exploded into popularity is because they took to TikTok, which is a very smart marketing strategy, honestly. You know, they just blew up on TikTok by posting their stuff. And then there's also people posting their own personal experiences here, like people taking their friends here without them knowing what it is. So they're just being completely shocked by being flipped off and roasted and all this kind of stuff while they're trying to eat food.
Let's sit the fuck down. First food. What did you say? What do you like recommend? Why is he rolling his eyes?
What's a fucking babysitter? What do you want to eat?
Sorry, can I get the Oreo milkshake? What?
I need to find the video here, but someone took like their 82-year-old grandpa to this place. Here it is right here. They took their 82-year-old grandpa here without him knowing what the restaurant was about. So obviously, this guy's going to be confused.
Any notes in box? Yeah? I'm going to eat it then. Come on. I want to eat the box.
So yeah, obviously the man is going to be a bit confused. I'm honestly surprised they didn't bring out like a big iPad and start playing like Vietnam War highlights to make him have PTSD in the restaurant. But that's pretty much what people are doing. That's what made this place explode in popularity and whatnot. It's just people taking their friends there and then like getting their reaction because they don't know what the restaurant's about. And as far as I know, this restaurants are only in Australia and the UK right now, and maybe they have plans to expand into America soon or whatever. But the only reason I'm talking about this is because I actually was familiar with this type of dining before I seen Karen's Diner. Because there's a restaurant chain that's like a state or two over that I'm familiar with that does this exact same thing and have been doing it since they opened back in like 1985. And it's called Dick's Last Resort. They're all the way, pretty much only in the southern states. I think there's one in Las Vegas, there's two in Texas, and then South Carolina, and then maybe one in Tennessee as well. They're pretty much only in the southern states and also only in America, so you may have not heard of them, but they do pretty much exactly the same thing that the Karen's Diner is now doing. And they just be rude to you, put these little baggies on your head that say funny stuff like, or farts go here, my Xbox gets more play than I do, and then they also be rude to you the entire time. So exactly what Karen's Diner is doing, but, you know, this place did it first kind of thing. It's just watch this video.
Have we ever been here before?
No.
Alright, service with sarcasm. If you don't like it, take your ass to Paula Dean. Cross the damn parking lot. Take your ass over there and walk. I talk shit to you, you talk shit back. You order your food. I put a stupid hat on your head. You tip me very well and you get the hell out. Got it? Got it. We have Coke products.
See, so you get the idea right there. He summed it up perfectly. I don't even have to say anything. So yeah, it's the same exact concept, which I'm not saying that to say Karen's Diner is a ripoff or you shouldn't go there or this is like the stupid TikTok diner or whatever. I think it's a great idea. I think doing diners like this where the staff is allowed to be rude to you as much as they want. I believe the rule at the Karen's Diner, I don't know if Dick's Last Resort has a rule on this or not, but the Karen's Diner, I believe they said is no homophobia or no racism, and then that's like the only rules. Anything else goes, that they can say anything else. So while you're sitting there stuffing your face with a cheeseburger in Karen's Diner here, just imagine you're in a mild version of a Black Ops 2 lobby, you know? That's practically what it's like. Except you're not getting yelled at by 12-year-old squeakers, you're getting yelled at by TikTok age individuals. But I think these restaurants are a great idea because if a real Karen does come in and starts trying to be rude to the staff like Karens like to do, they like to get mad at the workers who have no power over the situation. These people have the full authority. They can say whatever they want to these people, absolutely roast them, say anything and everything, and then the Karen can just get flamed the whole time. It's a glorious thought, really. Just seeing a Karen actually be allowed to be talked back how they should be talked back to by the worker they're berating. That's a dream. Imagine if all those Karen freakouts at Walmart and Home Depot and the various other stores, the workers were allowed to say stuff like these workers here do at the Karen's Diner and Dick's Last Resort. That would stop Karens. It would make Karen freakouts just cease to exist because they wouldn't have anyone to berate because they know they would have no power over them because they can say whatever the Karen's saying to them but just send it back at them 100 times harder. It's Karen's weakness. It's like her kryptonite, or having a top advantage in a Pokemon battle. It just utterly defeats her. But if you want to see a bit more of Karen's Diner here, here's a bit more clips.
This restaurant has the worst service ever. I went to Karen's Diner and this is how my night went.
You know what, just get out of my face. Do you want a menu here?
Oh my god.
All
of your fucking 3 followers.
What about me?
It's fucking coming. Wait for time.
So yeah, it's pretty much the same routine, same song and dance. It's probably not as fun to go after you go the first time, but I definitely see how people get their kicks out of this, you know, taking their friends, getting their shocked surprise and all that kind of stuff. And also, I could see someone that has like a shame fetish coming in here and just like blowing loads every day to getting just berated and made fun of, because some people do get off to that, you know? Those people who want those mommy dommies to like step on their balls or whatever. There might be some people here that regular this place. If you frequent a place like this, it's probably a good sign you're you're into that kind of stuff. I could just imagine it now. You sit down and the waiter comes to your table and you're like, yeah, tell me how much of a dirty little boy I am. Tell me how stinky I am. Oh yeah, what else do you got? I know if I worked there and someone was actually like seeming to enjoy it a bit too much, I'd probably just leave. Definitely just leave. And there obviously is some debates to go into about, you know, people taking their kids there, if it's morally correct to take your friends or grandpa there, and when he's not suspecting anything, that's a debate to be had. But you can admit that this isn't some funny stuff, you know. If you were took here and had no idea this restaurant existed and you started getting blasted by the staff unexpectedly, that's a pretty good time. You know, you're going to have a good hoot and a holler, and then you're going to figure out pretty fast what the play is here, you know, what they're doing, and what the whole concept of this restaurant is. One last thing I did want to add, I forgot, I'll probably just put this earlier in the video anyways, but their logo is just straight up an emoji with the Karen haircut. It's just the Karen emoji, which that's a great marketing move. It just adds to how smart of a play this was to make this diner. Calling it something that's like very prominent in the media, like Karen's, calling it a Karen diner, and then the staff acting mean and nasty towards the customers. It's like reversing the roles of what a Karen freakout is. And that's just genius. It's obviously going to get great business. They're expanding across everywhere. So it's obviously doing great. And that's good. It's funny. It's fun. They're a genius for making this place. Whoever founded this establishment, I'd like to give them a good game slap on the butt and then tell them, you know, keep going, champ. You got this. You're going to win a little trophy, a little plastic trophy if you keep going hard enough. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to show you this place because it popped up on my For You page. I thought it was pretty cool. Anytime I see Karen on TikTok, I typically make a video about it. So I had to. You know, it's my calling. It's what I'm meant to do in life. But anyways, I'll catch you next time. Peace out.